Hello and welcome to another quarterfinals matchup. This one will feature Kamikaze Mario and Kanye taking on Esper and pddcm, and should be a real fun one. These are actually, out of the quarterfinals, the two closest ranked teams. For example, Doom versus myself with 2nd versus 7th, or you'll see Murder versus Game God and Invoker will be, 1st versus 8th. These teams are actually 4th place and 5th place. So in theory, this should be our closest matchup for the quarterfinals, because these two teams finished one right after the other. I believe Kamikaze Mario and Kanye were 4th place, and pddcm and Esper were 5th place. We talked a bit about this matchup coming into Club Baroness. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a real barn burner. But in the end, I have faith in my former partner, pddcm. We'll have to see if that faith is rewarded or if it is in vain as we get underway here on Palace. We'll be watching from the perspective of Mario, and so we'll get to see what they go for round one. Looks like a nature faith, playing it nice and conservative. Cartwheels the Dragon Slayer for style points. Kanye putting some early pressure onto Esper. Esper's doing a good job dodging it so far. Very impressive. Back up the staircase. PD's there to give him the backup, or rather to be a meat shield and eat a lightning sword. Whichever. Kanye's over there playing 2v1, and he's dealing damage to them both. Kanye finally takes a hit of his own. Mario has now joined the server. Kanye's down to 11 now. Uses another Dragon Slayer on him when the first one didn't work. Strange to me. Perhaps he just wanted to get it out of his hand. Darkhold does, in fact, take that reincarnation. That's pretty big. Well, maybe not so big when he's got another one literally on his bench. Kanye taking some more damage. He's in the fight by himself without Mario's backup because Mario had to go find another attack. Esper's going to lose that Darkhold to the reincarnation. Picks up a guard now, so he still has a shield. Doesn't block that one, unfortunately. Kanye and Mario just gonna sit on top of Esper's base. Oh, PD gets arm roast from the +2 speed he just used. That can't feel good. He's got room in his hand, so he can dig to find whatever stat refresher he has, whether it be refresh, arm roast, whatnot. It's worth noting that Mario does have another arm roast on bench. Kanye eats a good old lack there. I didn't see exactly what he had in his hand. I know he has the reincarnation still afterwards, but he lost at least a few skills. Esper pretty deep on the erase moves. 2 Dragon Slayers, 1 lack. Looks like they're just going to dig and play it slow until they can figure out pddcm's -2. Not willing to fight back until they've got that straightened out. Esper throws out a token Will-o'-the-Wisp just to remind them that they're still back there. Looks like they've finally gotten impatient. They're going to move in. He's already fixed his speed. Kanye goes down. Can they punish the pickup? At least a little bit. There's 5 damage. Esper seems to be having a little bit of lag here, but it's not been as bad as some other times we've seen. Oh, arm roast watch hits onto Kanye. We'll have to see if pddcm holds on to that, because we know Mario has the arm roast on bench, so he can fix his partner quick and easy. Oh, Kanye actually uses the stimulate to reverse it on his own. Wait for it. Esper breaks whatever shield Kanye had as well. Putting the pressure on. That Glacial Wall is still doing some good work. Ooh, that's a big fire Gehenna. PD with a fantastic block there. Doesn't get hit by either move. Has Esper back up at 10. Takes no damage on the pickup. Frozen again, unfortunately. They need to find a way around that Glacial Wall. Losing the Tiger Strength really hurt Esper. And they haven't really had a way to deal consistently more than 3 damage for a bit now. Same can be said for Mario and Kanye, though. They haven't really found a way to get through any of their shields either. They're a bit of a standoff, just hoping that people mistime attacks to get hit by someone else, like PD just did there. Another lack on the Kanye. Excalibur comes out. Kanye goes down to the backdraft bullet afterwards. He misses that Excalibur. That's one way they'll definitely get through that Glacial Wall. Mario goes down. Oh, Kanye just barely lives. Gonna make the pickup, but it's starting to be an extermination. Kanye goes down shortly after. Fortress of Iron is gonna be big here. I think I would drop the arm roast for that Dark Hole, just like he did. Oh, the Hyper Kick. Faked. And that's 9 damage. Oh, what a fantastic block. Erases the Hyper Kick. Freezes the Rock Shot. What a great pickup by Mario once again. Oh, but he uses the wrong defense there, and Kanye can't get up the stairs in time. Game 1 goes to Esper and pddcm. Just couldn't keep up with the pressure despite some solid play from Mario. Kanye got lacked twice and was unable to defend himself further in the late game. And when one partner can't defend themselves, he's just too abusable. Looks like Game 2 takes us to Refinery. We'll go ahead and skip ahead to that. Good start for Mario. Looks like he's running the same thing here. PD's got an environmental, but hasn't laid it. My guess is the Lunar Force. He tends to favor it. Doesn't really like to play too many tricky things. Playing very safe up underneath there. Kanye's starting to move in too. Esper's showing up to give some backup, but PD makes the great escape. And he's out of there. Mario's going to give up, head back to bench. Kanye continues to play a little ring around the rosy with him. And pays for it. Has 2 shields for Kanye and 2 attempts at being hit, and he hasn't blocked either one. In fact, that's 3. Down to 10 health now. Kanye's still determined to put pressure onto PD, and he's just giving him the runaround. 2 Fire Gehennas shot by Mario, not connecting either. Esper's a prime target. But he manages to deal back 3 right there. And now he eats a Fire Gehenna. Does he fall off? No, he doesn't fall off at least. That's still 5 for 6. It's not half bad for being shieldless as a jumper. PD breaks the Glacial Wall. Walks the Ice Sword. What a fancy little bit of footwork there on the railing. Looks like he wants to go back after Esper. He's got that Fire Gehenna. Esper's still shieldless. He's out in the open. This is the right call. Especially while PD is frozen, but PD is continuing to tag with blasters. And Mario heads out, tail between his legs, leaving Kanye to fend for himself. Kanye does take down Esper, but he takes some fray damage. PD makes a clean recovery, but does eat an Ice Sword afterwards. Ooh, that's a good cartwheel. Takes him behind there. He's able to stay away from the reincarnation and keep distance from the Ice Sword. They're going to try and pinch him in between, but Mario lets him get out of there, honestly. Well, no, he's still kind of dancing back there. Dang, they're scared. Esper takes a little bit more damage. He's still shieldless against the Reincarnation and Fire of Gehenna up on the upper railing. Kanye trying desperately to use this Glacial Wall effectively. Goes down to the laser. And there's the Reincarnation and then the laser for the follow-up. And that's going to be a clean game 2. Esper playing that quite well for not having a shield. And Kanye and Mario just weren't able to get a concerted, concentrated offense there going for them. Could not quite get things coordinated, and that's a 2-0 lead now for pddcm and Esper heading into Game 3, which appears to be Highway. So we'll go ahead, skip ahead to Highway. I think I saw that being... Oh, that's a rough start. I want to go back. I want to see what they're running here. Let's... Okay, this looks to be one of those Ebony recall loop deals. Looks like his is more focused on boosting up the aura and having the charged particles, while Kanye's is going to be the erase. That early level boost hurts. Boost might salvage this thing pretty well. Spawning next to each other also helps quite a bit. Relearn, we'll get that level amp going. Get closer to being able to use level boost. And the recalls. I feel like they still could have done this with more aura and maybe a little bit more versatility. I'm not sure I like the build here. That also doesn't feel good. Spawning out in the open and getting pummeled by lasers all towards. He's not dodging a single one. Every rapid cannon and slide laser is hit. Finally gets out of there. It's actually twist laser. Level boost. Recall. Needs to find those charged particles that we saw earlier. Mephisto's back will certainly help with that. Graceful Wood's also an odd choice. He's at 1 health. 1 health. This setup is too long. And he goes down. If Kanye is going to be doing that quantum decay loop, then now's the time to do it. Oh, he takes 7 damage. Too little, too late. I don't know if they can come back from this. He eats another 7 damage to use the quantum decay. That is so cocky right there in front of him. Oh, goodness. Kanye goes down, expectedly. Uses the Mephisto's pack. I don't even know if he meant to do that. And he falls off. And Kanye's at 6. But double quantum decays leave Esper at 1 aura and pddcm at 2. They might finally have some breathing room. Iron Skin is just too perfect right now. Oh my goodness. pddcm laughs all the way home to the bank. Iron Skin is absolutely perfect right now. And now that he used that Mephisto's pact earlier too, he can't pull a charged particle unless he gets lucky enough to draw one. Esper's coming back in. He's got 3 aura. PD seems like he wants to wait a little bit. It could be a mistake that he's coming out here. Esper actually backs up a little bit. He's going to wait. He's going to wait. That's a good call. Maybe he realized that he was going to be alone, or PD called him back in. Kanye's back up to 11 aura as well, by the way, after all his quantum decay shenanigans. Recall loop, still healthy. Gets 2 recalls off. Brings him back up to 21 capsules. Mario goes down to another charged particle. Seems like he wanted to, though. 93 aura. Honestly, all he needs at this point is Phantom Dust. There's another Quantum Decay. And back-to-back reincarnations do a fair bit of damage to Esper. Kanye goes down to a Tiger Strength Twist. Mario's got to watch that he doesn't do the same. Oh, that manual was so close. And again, the Iron Skin simply laughs. Oh, this is not coming out well for Mario and Kanye. They've gotten such good a race down, but it just doesn't matter. Esper is putting down this much pressure with just a rapid cannon even. PDCM's got Tiger Strength Slide Laser. He doesn't care either. He's not even going to pick up Aura. He's got Aura on the bench. He doesn't need it. He's going to wait for the next Quantum Decay. Very intelligent play. He picks up a little bit. He actually goes up to 4. That does give him the ability to throw 2 lasers back to back, so that's not a horrible decision on its own either. It's much easier to hit cartwheelers with the ability to throw 2 lasers. Oh, he's got the ground laser too. Kanye's going to be having to dodge the ground laser now as well. Is there a charged particle in here? I thought there was. Quantum Decay. It looks like Esper actually has an orb now himself. Unfazed this time. There's the charged particle and there's the stimulate. Actually overwrites the shield there. What's the Mephisto's gonna get it? Why would you pick up the Mephisto? There's literally nothing you can Mephisto. He just gave up 3 health. Charged particle finally comes out to the battlefield. Ooh, that's a good shot. PD goes tumbling off the map. Now that Esper has an orb and PD seems to still be pretty healthy, I don't know if they've got enough to really take these guys down. They've managed to hold on a lot longer than I thought they would. Another Quantum Decay. PD gets hit, but he can still use Tiger Strength. Slide. Ooh, Vibration Laser hits. Esper with the heat on. Kanye with the cut pickup. There goes Ground Laser! And it goes through the shield. And that's the 3-0 for pddcm and Esper51. They will be heading to the semifinals. And they earned it. That was a solid series. They were in control basically from beginning to end. Kamikaze, Mario, and Kanye, they played a good series, but just not enough for the pressure that Esper and PD put down. Thanks for playing, folks, but we'll be saying goodbye to Kamikaze, Mario, and Kanye now, and you'll be seeing Esper and pddcm taking on the winner of Game God and Invoker versus Murder Mastodon and Ebony. Tune in for more action.